Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all my lovely students who are here in the class. I warmly welcome you back to the class of Social Studies. Today we are back with another lecture. So, class, let's get started. I know that all of you know very well that what chapter we started. We started one of the chapter and the name of the chapter is Looking at the Land. Name of the chapter is Looking at the Land, which is our chapter number 8 and it is on page number 39 of your social studies book. I want everyone to concentrate very well. Okay, in the last you would be asked questions. So, in our last class, we had learned different landforms. First of all, we should know that what are the landforms. The landforms are basically physical features of Earth's surface. We are living in Earth. The world is called as Earth. The physical features of the surface of the Earth is basically known as landforms. Okay, so there are different landforms. They are different from one another. Their structures are different, their shapes are different, their characteristics are different. Okay, so according to their features we have divided the landforms into different types, from which two or three we have been you have been taught. In the last class, we were discussing mountains and we came to know many things regarding mountains. We came to know that mountains are made up of rocks. They are made up of rocks and they it is really difficult for plants to grow in such areas which are made up of hard rocks because plants require soft soil. Plus, the highest point of the mountain is called peak and their sides are steeper. Afterwards, we learned that there are hills as well. There are other physical features of the earth's surface which are having the gentle slope. So the landform which is having the gentle slope is basically hill, okay, or hills. Like mountains, hills are not given the names. If I ask you that, tell me the names of the mountains, you might be telling me some of the names like Himalayas ranges and Mount Everest, K2. So mountains are given names, but hills are usually not given any name. So as we discussed that hills are having the gentle slope, so it means it is really easy for plants to grow in such areas where there is soil, there is water, so they can grow very well. Okay, and if the plants are there on the hills, so there would be herbivores. Herbivores are the animals that feed on grass, plants, trees. Okay, so if the grass, plants, trees are available, of course the herbivores would be there. If the herbivores would be there, there would be carnivores as well. Okay, so we can say that the life is truly possible on hills, and if we compare the life on mountains, it is impossible for all the plants and animals to survive in such areas where things are not available, right? So hills are much more suitable for living things. Afterwards, we are having another landform, and the name of this landform is plains. It is called as plain. What is it? Do you know about it? It is really simple term. You might have heard this word as well. Okay, very good. Many students are telling me the name of different mountains in the chat box. Very good, very good. Okay, now we are going to talk about the plains. What are the plains? Plains are very large areas of flat land. Plains are very large areas of flat land. If we talk about the mountains, they are sharper. If we talk about the hills, they are having gentle slope. Still, the hills are not flat. But if we see the physical feature of Earth's surface that is quite flat, that would be plain. So, what are the plains? We can define it very in easy words. Plains are very large areas of flat land. Okay, what is the key feature of plains? How can we remember it? Plain means plain, flat. Okay, so the earth surface, if that is flat and that is the large area, so that might be plains, and they are different from other physical features or the landforms. Okay, one more point is here. The plains are considered good for cultivation. Do you know what is cultivation? You might have heard the terminology of agriculture. Agriculture means growing field, plants, plants and trees. Okay, so it means cultivation means the soil which is easy to cultivate, where there can be agriculture, where there can be plants. Okay, so if the surface is plain, if the surface is flat, so it is also good for cultivation. So plains are the landforms that are considered to be good for cultivation. Okay, so now we are going to see the advantages of plains, that they are good for cultivation. Number 1 point. Okay, number 2 point is going to come over here. Okay, here is a picture in front of you, and here I have written a single line where you can see that people easily reside or live in such areas. So, plains are not suitable only for the plants, they are not good for only cultivation, but they are also good for people, because in such areas people can reside, people can live very easily, right? So, plains plain is one of the most suitable landform for the human being. Do you know where you are living? Where is our school? Where are your homes? They all are on flat land. So these all are the surfaces of earth which is quite flat. It is large areas of flat land, so it would be known as plains. So where are we living basically? We are living on plains. Okay, so number 1 point, that it is thought to be good for cultivation. It is really suitable for people to reside or live in such areas which are flat, because it is really common, it is about common sense that the land surfaces which are sharp, which are steeper, can we spend a proper or a suitable life over there? Not at all. There would be problems in traveling. There would not be everything which is needed by a human being. Okay, so what is the most suitable place for human beings to live? That is obviously a plain. Okay, after this 1 point, let's see another point. Here comes another point in front of you. You will find most of the towns and cities situated on the plains. As I told you that the life of human beings especially, the life of human beings especially is possible or suitable for living on the plains. So it means you will find most of the towns and the cities situated on the plains. Only few number of cities and towns are there which are situated on plateaus, on mountains, on hills. A very few number of people can live over there, okay? But mostly you will find the towns and cities situated on the plains, because it is very suitable. Now it is time to learn about the next landform. The name of the next landform is desert. I know everybody of you knows very well that what are the deserts. If we want to define the desert in simple line, we can say that they are sunny and dry. If I ask you that, tell me some of the properties of the deserts, I know that you are, mashallah, capable to tell me number of the features or the characteristics or the points regarding deserts, but we are going to discuss them one by one. So, what is the next landform that we are going to learn now? That is that is desert. So in desert, what we are going to see, deserts are sunny and dry lands. Deserts are sunny and dry lands. Dry means there is no water or there is a little water. Okay, point number 2, a very little rain falls. It means if we see the intensity or the amount of rainfall that is really reduced or very little. Deserts are thought to be dry, barren, sandy land. Deserts are thought to be dry. That is simple word. Everybody knows the meaning of this word. Okay, they are dry. They are barren. Barren we can take its Urdu meaning as banjar. Banjar. Okay, barren. It means the land over here is not suitable for all the plants to grow. Right? It is barren. It is not good or fertile. We can take opposite of it as fertile. The land of hills, the land of plains are fertile. It means plants can grow in such areas. But if we talk about the deserts, so deserts are thought to be dry, barren. It means barren means they do not allow, this kind of land does not allow the number of plants and animals to grow or survive. And sandy areas, you can find the sand over there, okay? Yes, 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 yes. Right. Okay. Afterwards, we are going to see another point regarding desert. Okay. One main thing that you might, okay, they can be very hot during day and they can be very cold at night. This is really important point. What do we think about desert? We usually think that deserts are sunny and dry. Yes, that's true. But if we see the daytime of the desert, that is quite hot. But if we compare the night of the desert, so that is cold as well, okay? And even if we compare the night in desert from different landforms, so we will find the night of the desert cooler than other forms and other landforms. Okay, so one more point we got to know over here is that they can be very hot during daytime, but they can be very cold at night. Okay, so this is the key feature because normally what do we think? Normally we think that the climate of the desert is hot. Yes, that's true. But we also consider the night that is cold. Okay, deserts are very cold at night. Now here comes another point. It is basically the examples of deserts. Okay, as we discussed the examples of what? As we have discussed the examples of mountains, here are some of the examples of deserts. Sahara Desert, Gobi Desert, Kalahari Desert. Apart from this, apart from these, there are other deserts as well in the world. Okay, now we are going to see the important point regarding Sahara. Do you know that Sahara is the largest desert in the world? Sahara is the largest desert in the world. Okay, if we compare it, okay. Okay, Sahara is the largest desert in the world. Okay, if I ask you what, like everybody knows that the largest mountain in the world is Mount Everest. Okay, and K2 comes on second number. But if we see the list of the deserts, we find the Sahara on top of the list, right? So Sahara is the largest desert in the world. So class, according to you, is life possible on desert? Yes, life is possible, but only few kinds of animals and plants can survive in the deserts. Only few kinds of animals and plants can survive in the deserts because there is very little water. And we know that water is a key factor that every living needs. Okay? Water is the basic need that every living thing, including plants and animals, all living things need water to survive or to live. Okay? So if we see the life is possible on the deserts, but that life would be tough, hard, and only few kinds of animals and plants can survive in deserts. And what is the reason behind it? Of course, the shortage of water. Okay, because we know that deserts are the dry and sandy and barren lands. So it is really difficult for all the living things, all the plants, all the animals to live in such area. So Allah has given some of the capabilities to some animals and plants that they can survive in the presence of little water as well. Okay, so only these kind of only such animals and plants can grow in the deserts. Here we are having one of the most important and famous example of the plant that grows in desert, which is cactus. Everybody knows about it. Cactus plants can grow in deserts. Cactus plants can grow in deserts and they have long roots which can go deep down to find water. Okay, some of the students are raising hand. Uh, I am going to ask your query afterwards, okay? Let me explain first. Cactus plants can grow in deserts and they have long roots which can go deep down to find water. As I told you, only few animals and plants are there. Only few animals and plants are there. Yes, beta, there would be written work. Sath, there would be written work. Just hold on. Cactus plants can grow in deserts and they have long roots. As I told you that only few kinds of animals and plants are there which can survive or grow or live in the desert. So Allah has given some of the features or the adaptation to those animals and plants. So let's see the adaptation of cactus. Here is the diagram or the picture of cactus. In one on the left of your screen, you can see the real picture of cactus, while on the right side you can observe the roots. I wanted to show you the roots of the cactus. That is really important. We know that mango plants cannot be there, paddy crops cannot be found in desert. Paddy crops are the rice crops. Okay, so wheat crops are not found in desert. It means only few kinds of animals and only few kinds of plants can grow in such areas. And the most famous and best example is cactus. This is the natural picture of cactus, and here is a kind of painting where you can observe the roots of cactus that I actually wanted to show you. As I told you that cactus plants are having their roots and their roots are so long. Why they are so long? Because they need to go down. They need to go deep down to find water because there is shortage, there is little amount of water in the deserts. But water is present somewhere beneath the surface of the earth, okay? So it means their roots go deep down to find water. They get the water from there. That is how they grow. Okay, class. Now this is your copy. This is your book. I hope that everybody is sitting with proper stationery and book and copy. Okay, now be alert in the chat box, everyone. I want everyone to be alert in the chat box. Yes, Hafsa, very good. Hafsa is saying that camel is an animal which could walk in desert easily by not eating anything for 8 to 9 days. Because camel is the animal like this. Very good. Yes, here we have just discussed the feature of just cactus that is included in your book and syllabus. Apart from this, we can talk about many of the other animals and plants are there which can grow in the deserts. Okay? Yes, Tehzeeb, very good. It can store the food. Very good. I am very pleased to see that everybody's active in the chat box and everybody's responding me very quickly. Very good. Yes, Aban, deserts stay cold at night. Okay? Now, here are some of the instructions for your written work. Maintain the indices and which copy you are having. Which copy you are having? Which copy you're having? Okay, let me correct it. Copy. Okay, everybody's having copy one. Okay. Okay, class, is the screen visible to everyone? Let me know in the chat box. Take out your copy one of social studies, put the headings. If the headings are there, you are supposed to put the headings with blue color pencil. Write the questions with blue color pencil. All the work must be done neatly and cleanly. Here is okay. How many questions we have done? Class, take out your social studies copy one. How many questions we had done in our last class? Two questions we had done. Yes, I also think that we have done three of the questions. Okay, Ansha, okay. Okay, class, we have done three questions. Okay, let's make it 4 till 6. Okay, I'm gonna make it 4 till 6. I am going to make it 4 till 6. Is it clear now? Okay, in the last class, we have done three of our questions. Today, we are going to do three more questions. That would be 4 till 6. Is everybody ready? Is everybody with me? Let me know in the chat box. Hurry up. Hurry up, class. Fast. Okay. Very good. Very good. Everybody's ready. Put the heading very properly. Write down the question 4. It would be question 4. Okay. It would be question 4. What is a coast? Question 4. This would be question 5. And this would be question 6. Put the question with blue color. Question is, what is a coast? Write down the answer. The answer is the areas where sea meet the land. The area, not areas. It's area. Question number 4 is, what is a coast? The answer is the area where sea meets the land. The area where sea meets the land is called the coast. The area where sea meets the land is called coast. Very good. Very good. Everybody's so active. Okay. Write down the next question over here. That is question 5. Okay, this was question number 4 because 3 of the questions we had done in our last class. Okay, this is question number 4. What is a coast? The area where sea meets the land is called the coast. Now here comes question number 5, that is, what is a valley? What is a valley? A valley is an area of land. A valley is an area of land. A valley is an area of land between two lines of hills or mountains. Isma, beta, question number 3 we had done in our last class. If you want to do your question number 3, that is available in your previous lecture. Okay, you have to watch that one lecture where we had done question 1 till 3. Today we are about to do question 4, 5 and 6. Here is written question number 4 and on the same page I have written question number 5 as well. Okay, Ishmael, just wait. Has everybody written? Okay, very good. A valley is an area of land between two lines of hills or mountains. Now here comes question number 6, that is, give reason. How can a cactus plant grow in desert? Give reason. How can a cactus plant grow in desert? Now here comes the previous page. Write down quickly, beta. A valley is an area of land between two lines of hills or mountains. Beta, question 1 till 3 is done in your copy too, and I am having your copy too. I don't know that you have submitted your copy or not. Now, beta, don't waste your time. Just write down the questions that are there on your screen. Give reason how can a cactus plant grow in desert? Cactus plant grows in desert. Cactus plant grows in desert because they have because they have long roots because they have long roots which can go deep down which can go deep down. Anshara, question number 1 till 3 is available in the lecture that was conducted previous week, and the link is given on the Google Classroom. You can go to the video, you can watch the video, you can do your question 1 till 3 from there. Okay, right now do the questions which are there on your screen. Okay, question number 6 is, give reason how can a cactus plant grow in desert, and here comes the answer. Cactus plant grows in desert because they have long roots which can go deep down into the ground, which can go deep down into the ground to find water, which can go deep down into the ground to find water. Is it done? Should I ask you to switch on your camera now? Can I stop sharing the screen now? Okay, Vanya, hurry up. I'm waiting for you. I'm giving you a few more seconds. Keep your work ready. I'm gonna see you. Okay, beta, see, I want to share one thing over here. Many of the students do not make their indices. Why? This time I should not receive your copy without indices and without your parent's signature. Please send your copy with updated position, with parent signature, proper dates in indices, proper dates on the pages where you have written your work. Okay? Yes, this is the first work of this week. Okay, now I am going to stop sharing the camera, the screen. Okay? You're welcome, Ali. Yes, class. Now I'm gonna unmute you one by one. First, show me your copies, everyone. Pick up your copy, show me your work. Good. Okay, Aban. Okay, sure. Fine. Okay, Hamad. Good. Aliza. Harun. Nabira. Very good. Nabira, I do not want your spelling mistakes, okay? That is very good that uh, you have improved yourself. Very good. And now the number of mistakes has been reduced. Very good. Okay, Taha, very good. Afsa, Ilsa, show me your copy. Okay, Barira, very good. Rayyan, very good. Ilsa, show me your copy. Okay, Abdurrafi. Abdurrafi, bring your copy closer to the camera. Abdurrafi. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, Tehzeeb, very good. Amara. Maha, there's your copy. Mas, okay, very good. Tehzeeb, show me your copy. Okay, I've seen your copy. Okay, okay, okay. Harun, show me your copy again. Okay. Who wants to tell me that what are the deserts? Raise your hand. Those who want to tell me that what are the deserts. Beta, many of the students have not switched on their cameras. Amna, Amara, Rayan, Vania, Ishmael, Iraj. Beta, please, if you have camera, switch on the camera. Okay. I am going to ask from Barira. Barira, I'm gonna unmute you. Okay. Tell us about desert. What do you know about the desert?
Deserts are the lands which are very hot and dry,
Okay.
and their night are cooler than their night are cooler than the others. Okay, and they have some animals which stores water like cactus, and very
Animals
like
like cactus?
most animals, not the plant like cactus.
Yes,
Sorry,
very good.
plant like
An
cactus.
example of animal as well? Okay, Barira. Afterwards, I'm gonna give the access to Aman. Yes, Aman. What do you know about the plains, Aman? Unmute yourself.